Hello, my name is Sally and I am one of the makeup artists working with Look Fabulous Forever, which is skincare and makeup specifically designed for older faces. Today I want to show you a 5-minute, really quick full makeup for those days where you literally have 5 minutes to get your makeup on before you rush out of the door somewhere. We all have days like that, where we want to look our best for the day, but you know you just don't have very much time at all. So 5 minutes, and I am going to press start. First product I'm using is Smooth Like Silk Face Primer. This is amazing, and I'm going to put this on so that my makeup will last all day. Even though I'm only taking 5 minutes, it's for me an essential first product before putting on my Light Look Beauty Balm in shade 0.75, which I'm going to apply with my foundation brush number 10. So this is a lovely light balm, sort of a cross between a tinted moisturiser and a foundation, that if you're in a hurry, just want a little bit of coverage, it's easy to use, and I just think putting it on with a brush is quicker and also a little bit more professional. And I take a couple of minutes to actually do the foundation part of the makeup, just so that my base is good, and then the rest of the makeup that you put on will really go on well. Start in the middle and work your way out. I'm going to put a tiny bit on my eyelids because I'm not going to use my eye primer today, but I'm now going to use some lovely concealer, creamy concealer, Cover to Cover some concealer in shade 2, just to go over the little sun and age spots. And I've got a little spot on my nose, do that. And also into the corners of my eye and my dark circles. This is a great concealer for older skin because it just doesn't go cakey, but it will cover all those little imperfections that we all have. Now what I'm going to do is to put on a very lovely taupe matte eyeshadow with my brush number 7, just to give me a lovely wash of colour on my eyelids. I want a very simple look that's easy to do. This colour suits everybody, and whatever you're wearing it will suit. And I'm bringing it to just above the socket line just to lift the eyes. And the great thing about this is it can double up, and I'm now going to use my Wedge Brush 8, same colour, to fill in my brows, just to give me a little bit of colour, because I'm not using Bring Back Brow today because I've only got 5 minutes, but this will just make my brows look a little bit sharper. And I'm now going to use a creamy eyeshadow stick in Pearl, and I'm going to pop this actually on my cheekbones. Use it double up again as a highlighter. When you've only got 5 minutes, it's great to double up on products. So I'm going to use a tiny bit in my inner corner of my eyes, which will again just make me look more awake. Tiny bit underneath my brows as well, just to define my brows, and a little tiny bit just in the middle of my eye, again just to bring a pop of light before putting on my eyeliner. I'm going to use a lovely softer eyeliner in dark brown, and this will just thicken my lashes, and it's a lovely, easy to use. Even if you're not good on eyeliner, this one is not difficult at all. It's just a lovely soft dark brown, make my lashes look a bit thicker. I'm going to put a tiny bit underneath as well. You don't have to do underneath if you don't want to. Just lifting it up at the ends before putting on some mascara. I love mascara, even if I don't put any eye makeup on. For me, putting on a little bit of mascara will just make a big difference because it opens up my eyes, darkens my lashes. I'm using Lithe Lash Mascara in black waterproof, wiggling it through the base of the lashes. You don't have to put it on the bottom, but I'm going to put just a tiny amount on the bottom because it's waterproof. If I get hay fever and sometimes my eyes run, but this is great. It won't budge if my eyes run. 53 seconds left. So I'm going to use a little bit of blusher now. I'm going to use our lovely Real Radiance blusher in Desert Rose, which is a really pretty colour. Again, suits everybody, warm or cool. Blending it in with my fingers. And then I'm going to use my blusher brush, number 2, just to blend that up. And I'm now going to use Sunset Glow lipstick. And I'm going to use this as a blusher as well. So this will just brighten my face. I'm going to do a little bit here and a little bit there, just to tone in my lipstick, which I sometimes do. Little top tip. Again, it's great if you've only got 5 minutes to double up on things. I've got 3 seconds left, so time is going to go off. There we go. Turn that off. Take my clips out. And hopefully I look a little bit more alive than I did 5 minutes ago, so I can now rush out of the door and get on with my day. So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.